Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're benchmarking more of Forza Motorsport on PC, running with my overclocked MSI Vanguard RTX 5090 graphics card and Ryzen 9 9950X 3D CPU. So first, I'll start by showing you the graphics settings really quickly. So we are running a render resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 150Hz display. Running DLAA mode for image modifiers, and as for the advanced graphics settings, everything is ultra high preset with full ray tracing and ray trace global illuminations enabled, and all the settings here are individually maxed out high/ultra settings. So we're racing this beautiful Bugatti Divo at the Nurburgring course. Level 4 driver difficulty with an afternoon timed event with partly cloudy weather. Decided to come back to this title because I guess previously the consensus was that Forza would no longer be supported, but I guess now the new information is the game will be actually supported, and possibly we may even get a future one in the near future. So what I heard is they're going to be taking some of the developers from the Forza Horizon series, and also I guess they're still going to be developing for this game, so I'm not sure if there's going to be another one or not, but I guess there will be further updates and further patches, so that's good news, and I'm glad to hear that news. That's great that they'll be further supporting this title. So we will cycle through the views as we progress through the race, and we'll try to stay on course. I figured we'd do this awesome, iconic, worldly famous track, and we'll drive for this extraordinarily expensive Bugatti Divo. And we'll try our best to maintain a nice racing line as best we can here, even though it's going to be pretty crowded on this track. Hope you guys enjoy the race, and we'll see how this 5090 performs at native 4K with DLAA anti-aliasing. I like how every time you decelerate it, you can very subtly hear the turbo spooling down. It's got just enough sound to not be like overly unrealistic. Like it just has like just enough subtleness to the turbos spooling down where it just seems like it would probably be like what it would be like in real life, I think, you know? It's pretty cool. That they didn't like over exaggerate the sounds. They kind of gave it a real subtle beastly sound, but not like to the point where it feels artificial, which is pretty cool, I think. It's a fine detail. Just made a love tap on that prior generation Bugatti. There's a lot of exotic vehicles that I'm going up against. We got a Bugatti. Not sure what those other cars are, maybe a McLaren. Ooh, that's not good. Got a little bit distracted there, guys. Like we're maintaining an average of 98 FPS here. Of course, with the ray trace global illumination, it is a higher graphics option to run, but I think the 5090 runs it just well enough to make it playable without having to resort to DLSS quality bit. 1% low sleek at 83, and the max FPS at 114, holding about 560 to 572 watts. Maintaining close to and above 3000 megahertz. 73-degree temperature for the GPU, and memory looks like it's staying between 76 and 78 degrees Celsius. I pushed the wrong key to change the views, so that was my mistake. I noticed whenever you run the Ray Trace Global Illumination preset, whenever you go to the cockpit view, there's always a slight delay when you change the view. It's always been an issue for this game with the RTGI option enabled. I don't know if it's because it's using so much VRAM that it just needs a slight second to change everything, but I just always noticed that. Ever since they added that option to this game, it's always caused a slight delay. Let's try to get around this older generation Bugatti. I think that's a Koenigsegg, actually. Damn. That's some bad driving right there.
Time penalty is 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, this track is a handful, you know? When you're driving a car this fast, it is hard to keep it between the lines if you're not very skilled on this course. I haven't really played this course that often, so it's one of those courses that you have to drive on a lot to master it, but yeah, I'm not doing so well now for some reason. Let's try to get more focused on the track here and maintain a better racing line. Looks like the sun's coming out between the clouds now. I always like the sun effects in this game. I like how it kind of gives that overglow effect on the dash. And then you can see the Alcantara, the steering wheel has like diffused lighting, which is probably the ray trace shadows, I'm assuming. But it's really realistic feeling and looking, depending on the time of day of the track and what the sky is doing in terms of sun ray reflections. But it's pretty detailed for what it is. Yeah, it looks like I'm not really catching up to these cars, but we'll see if we can catch some on these corners, but they're maintaining a pretty good line. I'm doing a little bit better in my racing, but past few segments were not so good though. This area here where we reach the higher speeds is probably where I'm going to get some ground here. The longest straightaway that's available. Brakes. So I got down to 4th place. May have a chance to get to 3rd place if I'm careful here. That was so not fair, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Looks like I snuck by.
Time penalty is 1 second.
Oh, I got a time penalty. Probably got 3rd. Oh, 7th place. Yeah, those time penalties are horrible. It was actually a pretty fast lap, but yeah, my driving wasn't so well, so I apologize for that. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Anyways, I just wanted to make a short little video here of Forza Motorsport. I know it was really the longest video, but hey, it's one lap of Nurburgring. And it is nice that they are continuing to support this game, so that is good news. And until then, I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. And if you want to see more content like this, more RTX 5090 game benchmarks, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Again, that brings you Forza Motorsport on PC, and I will see you guys around. Thanks for watching.